So, ladies and gentlemen, an arrest has been made in connection with those two teen boys who went missing and was found deceased in the mountains of Georgia, 90 miles away from their flight. And you will not believe the bizarre circumstances surrounding it and what was done. This definitely sends off red flags, major red flags. Good day, my American brothers and sisters. Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms you see above and the ones below. Hit the thumbs up button. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification in the process that will bring up another tab. That will allow you to select all notifications. That way you will be notified when I post a video. Last but not least, go check out my other YouTube channel and subscribe to it. It's called Man, Husband, Father. The link is down in the description below. Again, it's called Man, Husband, Father. Don't worry about that you don't see any content on there. There will be content coming soon. Promise you that. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't remember, days ago, I covered a story regarding these two young men, twins, who were on a flight to get ready to go back home to Boston. And they were found 90 miles away from their flight. And it just gets weird. But let me give you guys a little bit of a recap, okay? Check it out.
Tonight, a murder-suicide investigation in Georgia, leaving a distraught family with more questions than answers.
We want to know exactly what happened to the twins.
Police say twin brothers Khaidir and Nazir Lewis were found dead by hikers on a Georgia mountain earlier this month. The brothers, weeks away from their 20th birthday, each found with gunshot wounds, according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, which says their preliminary investigation reveals the deaths to be a murder-suicide.
We knew right away that wasn't true.
But their relatives rejecting that characterization by police, saying the boys were close and had no history of conflict.
They're very protective of each other. I couldn't imagine them hurting each other because I never even seen them get into a fist fight before.
Relatives saying the twins had tickets for a 7 a.m. flight on March 7th from Lawrenceville, Georgia to Boston, where they were set to meet friends. But on March 8th, their bodies were found at the summit of Bell Mountain, 90 miles away from their home and in an area their relatives believe they had never visited.
How they end out in the mountains, they don't hike out there. They've never even been out there. They don't know nothing about Hiwassee, Georgia. They never even heard of Bell Mountains. So how did they end up right there?
Over the weekend, authorities saying autopsies have been completed on the pair, but a medical examiner ruling had not been released because further forensic testing was needed. The Georgia Bureau of Investigations has not disclosed if a gun was found at the scene or how the twins got to the mountain, telling NBC News the investigation is active and ongoing. NBC reached out to family members for more information, but did not hear back.
They had a huge support system. Like, we know them, but they wouldn't do anything like this. Something happened in those mountains, and we want answers.
Priya Sridhar, NBC News.
So if that doesn't already have your red flags going up, like, wait a minute, that's strange. For one, they tried to rule it a murder-suicide. Guys, I'm just saying, I'm in my 43 years of being on earth, I have not heard of any teens, especially twins, let me not say teens, but twins that have done something like this. So the red flag goes up because I'm already sitting there like, where's the footage from the airport, right? Why is it that now they say the autopsy has been done, but they don't want to release the further investigation? They already said it was a murder-suicide by gunshot, right? They said it was by gun. And now his story just gets even more bizarre because an arrest was made, right? A volunteer firefighter in Georgia was arrested for taking photos of twin brothers who died in an apparent murder-suicide, sharing them on social media. Scott, 42, was charged with a misdemeanor and obstruction for allegedly taking photos of 19-year-old twins. I don't know how to say their names, guys, but while responding to the scene of their death on the mountaintop of northern Georgia. Curlin was then accused of sharing photos publicly, according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. He posted the photos on social media, though it wasn't clear on which platform he shared them on. Curlin of Hiwassee was fired on March 14th for violating department protocol, Towns Country Commissioner Cliff Bradshaw told 11 Live. After his arrest, he bonded out of Towns County Jail. The Lewis twins' bodies were found at the top of Bell Mountain, an isolated peak near the North Carolina border by hikers on March the 8th. This is him right here. Now, guys, I'm just going to tell y'all straight up. I know this is going to send all sorts of crazy theories out there. I mean, honestly, why would this fireman, seriously, why would this guy take pictures of those young men's dead bodies and share them or even post them on social media? Let's keep it real. This would cause you look, in this case, guys, most of the theories that may come out on this, I'm just open-minded to them because it does not make any sense. Now, I would say this too. Y'all remember whenever Kobe Bryant lost his life and his daughter, someone did the same exact thing and they shared it. Somebody's like, they shared it. Somebody told, whoa, nah, bro, don't do this. No, do not do this. He was going to share it too. He showed a few other people the pictures he took of Kobe Bryant and his daughter's burnt body. And that didn't make it out to social media, but it almost did. So could it be something like that? You could say, yes, it could be something like that where the fireman just took it. Why did he take it? Some of you pushed out, hey, maybe this was like a confirmation thing. Who knows what happened there in those mountains, whatever like that. Maybe he knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and this was a thing where they say, yeah, see, it was done. The deed was done. It's so many avenues you can go down with this. And I know, folks, let's just keep it real. Y'all know people are going to push a race thing because we really don't know what happened to those boys, right? Now, just because he took pictures of their dead bodies does not indicate that the man is racist, right? Now, could it possibly be that those young men did do a murder-suicide? That is a possibility, but again, it just seems very strange for them to go into a remote area that they've never been to, right? That they don't know anything about and end up doing something there. Is it possible that these young men are actually smart and they had phones and they know something that we don't know and they actually navigated themselves there and did something like this? We don't know. Is it possible that there was some foul play in here regarding, guys, I honestly would just say, if they were at the airport, that right there is what we need to see right there. That right there will give us definitely more than what we're being told right now. It's almost like they say, okay, murder, suicide, move on. Family's like, no, something's really strange about this, guys. I mean, this area right here that they were found, that's a very remote area. That is a very remote area. But at the same time, if this is where they were found at the peak of this mountain right here, and there obviously is a little bit of a road, you see this little road right here that leads up to it. Is it possible that they could have actually just made their way up there? But the thing is, it does not matter. This doesn't smell right, y'all. This does not pass the smell test. It's very strange. And I think that this is going to be one of those things like Kanika Jenkins and all those different crazy things. A boy that was found rolled up in the mat. This is just going to be one. I hope they don't leave us hanging with this weird, we just going to never know. Because with the technology that we have today, there is no way we would not be able to at least see what happened at the airport. If the boys are in the airport, if they ever made it to the airport, we do not know yet. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys that update right there because a lot of people are going to let this story just pass over. And I told you guys I'll update you as I get information. What are you guys' thoughts on this? What do you think happened? Do you think there was some foul play? Do you think it had to do some with racism? Do you think it had something to do with these boys might have just been depressed? Do you think that this is something that they actually did? I'm just saying, I welcome all thoughts in this particular case because as of right now, we do not know. Let me know what y'all think by putting it in the comments below at this video. And don't forget to do what you guys see in this animation right here that will help the channel. If you would like to see the next video that I will be doing, most likely in order, it's up there. Variety, boom. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.